Hi, you're in my cabinet, and I'm the video editor for the EvCC. Today, I'm going to try to make sourdough cinnamon swirl bread out of this delectable jar of goop and a few other ingredients. Let's get started. During this crazy time in our world right now, everyone's trying to stay occupied, entertained, active, healthy. And I've seen a lot of people baking bread, specifically sourdough. It's not an easy process. You have to grow a creature like this, feed it every day.
But not after midnight.
It just lives in your house. It's a little creepy. Thankfully, my friend brought me her sourdough starter that's already grown and healthy. So this is what I'm going to be using in my bread today.
Okay, so first I cleaned up all the flour that I blew everywhere so my mom wasn't disappointed when she got home. Okay, next I put half a cup of some goop that's been collecting my house's yeast into a bowl. The next step is to add 3 cups of flour. And then I make a mess again with flour again. What you will see next is me accidentally recording myself talking to myself.
1 tablespoon.
Next, I added 1 tablespoon of sugar. It's time to add 1 egg, and what you're about to witness is baby's first one-handed egg crack. Then I put a few tablespoons of butter in the microwave and also said hello to my little cow friend who's wearing a tiny knitted hat. The last step before mixing is just adding some lukewarm water. Lucky for me, my mixer broke a few weeks ago, so I used my bare hands and unparalleled strength to mix this dough.
So at this point, I have my dough all mixed up. The only thing is I'm a little worried it's kind of sticky. So we'll see how that turns out. We just have to let it rise for a few hours.
After many hours of waiting and crying over my online classes, the dough had not doubled in size like it was supposed to, but I rolled it out anyway because I had no choice. After rolling the dough into a 16 by 20 rectangle, I brushed on an egg wash like King Arthur flour told me to. Next, I sprinkled on cinnamon and sugar. It was supposed to have raisins, but those wrinkly little morsels have no place in my heart or my home. Next, I'm faced with the daunting task of rolling up this soggy dough into a tube. It really was not cooperating with me at all, so I manhandled it into a loaf shape. I tuck my bread into its pan, and my wrinkly bundle of joy slightly resembles E.T. The bread rose for a few more hours with little to no effect, so I put it in the oven at 350 and crossed my fingers. 45 minutes later, my foil dissipated into thin air, and I took out my crater-filled bread. Now doesn't that look delicious? Here she is in all of her glory. She is very stout from not rising properly, but I still love her. Now here is an epic slow-mo shot of her innards. Now it's time for what the whole world's been waiting for, my valuable opinion.
It's pretty good. It tastes good. It's a little dense though. It definitely didn't rise as much as it should have. That's my mom eating it in the background. Tastes good. I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10.
After a few days of reflection, I actually decided that this bread was about a 5 extraterrestrials out of 10, not a 6.
That was my bread making journey. I'm still learning where to look, and I hope everyone is staying safe. Bye.